Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to LAAG Ranks the Characters. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
Mr. Burr.
And we've got a list of 3 fairly random characters to rank on today's episode. The first one that we're going to talk about is the king of the monsters. That's Godzilla, the king of the monsters.
I like Godzilla. I like Godzilla a lot. Godzilla's a very cool character. Most of the time he's just going for a walk and there's something going down and he ends up stopping it. But really he was just going for a stroll, and thank God for that.
Yep.
Godzilla's hilarious, and then he gets really cool sometimes with claws and energy beams and his glowing spine.
Beams, yeah. His atomic blast.
His atomic blast. He's like, if you had to take all of Pokemon and turn it into one thing, and it's like, this is the best that we can do. Godzilla.
Interesting. Godzilla, the ultimate Pokemon. What do you think, Burr?
Godzilla embodies anger.
Anger?
Godzilla's always angry. He's always looking angry. He's always like screeching in a real angry way. He's always fighting. He's always pissed. Some new monster's out.
He's just trying to go for a walk, and there's this monster that picks a fight with him, starts, destroying the city he walks through.
I'm a big
hitting him.
fan, but I just think he's angry. It's like the Japanese people think about, they're like angry nature. Like, what if nature were angry at us for having cities?
Well, it's not all, because Godzilla himself also, especially in the Japanese ones, is such a symbol of the atomic age and the dangers of the use of atomics and the things that we might do in the ways the planet might choose to strike back at us for being so devastating to it by the use of atomics.
Not in the new one, because in the new Godzilla?
In the American one, yeah.
Godzilla is hungry for nuclear energy because it's what he thrives on. I mean, he eats nuclear bombs to get strong, and he just loves it. He sits in radioactive crevices and just soaks up radiation because it's healthy for him.
But in this version, he's like an ancient deity being, right? Who's been protecting humanity for aeons, long before the dropping of the bomb.
The king of monsters.
Protector of mankind. Or to Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah, Godzilla's really great. Where do we put him, though? I mean,
I've got one more Godzilla moment, because you guys brought up the old movies, and you brought up the recent movies, but there's a couple other things. Remember Godzilla, the animated series, where those kids would summon Godzilla to help them out when they were in danger? We watched that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It summoned him.
I bet you didn't know that Godzilla appeared in some Marvel comics, where there's at least one great panel of J. Jonah Jameson leaning out of the window of the Daily Bugle right into Godzilla's face and shaking his fist at him.
Well, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Or how about the special issue where Godzilla had to play Charles Barkley in a one-on-one game? just all high quality, highly entertaining things. Where do we put Godzilla? Let me pull up the master list. I think that Godzilla is at least as good as Ash Williams.
Where's Ash Williams at?
At the current number 20.
Oh, yeah.
I might like Godzilla more than Michael Corleone. What about Spike from Cowboy Bebop? I really do think that's...
I'd put him at number 19 or number 18. He's not as good as Daenerys, but Daenerys, we all know how that ended up.
Daenerys might have to get spiked a little lower than the 18th spot, but that's a decision for another episode. So I do think I think that we hit the nail on the head there. What do you think, Sam?
I like Godzilla fine, but I don't know if I'd rank him above Ash Williams, to be perfectly honest.
What about Hellboy?
Yeah, that feels about the right area for me. I'd probably rank Godzilla right above Hellboy.
So I gotta side with Burr on putting him over Ash, but we're gonna put him below Spike Spiegel.
Good enough.
Godzilla king of the monsters. All right. Next up on our list is somebody we're going to have to decide how much of a character they are because, yes, that's right, it's PacMan.
PacMan's a character. Pac-Man has
Hot
always been
take.
a character.
He represents the struggle of life. He both feared and is feared by the ghosts that represent mortality.
He does have this interesting ability to, yes, he's normally afraid of specters and spirits, and in fact, he has every right to be afraid because, unlike in our reality, they are definitely real and will definitely kill him on contact.
Yeah.
But the fact that he has built in a way to overcome the ghosts speaks to, just his spirit and his stick-to-itiveness and his ability to triumph over what normally would be seemingly insurmountable odds.
He's an old-fashioned guy. He's with a wife. You don't know what his wife is just Mrs. Pac-Man because...
Man, she's not the stay-at-home wife.
She's a go-getter
She's out there
herself.
doing it, yeah.
Just like him.
She's getting it done in what are inarguably more complex levels. I believe that's the idea of Miss Pac-Man versus Pac-Man.
Cool. Yeah, and they got an iconic look, the circle with the little wedge cut out.
Yeah, he's a pie chart.
Yeah, but, I'm pretty sure on the sides of the Pac-Man arcade game there would be a picture of him with arms and legs as well.
And a face. And
face,
a
which
nose.
is how he appears in games like Super Smash Bros.
Right.
Where he's alright.
I forgot that, yes, he is in Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, he throws a fire hydrant. It's fun.
So I think Pac-Man is an interesting concept. Don't think there's much to it. I think he's our new number 44 under V above Mo Williams.
Yeah.
I agree.
Solid.
Yeah, no, perfect.
Choice.
Does Pac-Man have a dash, or is it just Pac-Man?
I think he sometimes has a dash and sometimes he doesn't.
Ah, interesting. All right, last on our list is a character who's appeared in cartoons and comic books. It is the Rabbit Bodyguard, Usagi Yojimbo.
Usagi's a great character and very complex. It is a niche character, though he has appeared in some mainstream stuff. But
Everybody knows Usagi because he was in Turtles, man.
yeah, but Turtles from our childhood. There's so many.
He's in the recent Turtles too,
Oh,
man.
is he? Okay, then. I mean, he is good. He is probably besides the Ninja Turtles, he's my favorite. In the no, I mean
You read some of them. I made you read some of them comics. Those are good comics, man.
They are very good comics.
They're good Japanese samurai action comics.
Yeah, and Usagi really does embody the wandering samurai. It's always perfectly attuned to that, and that's nice.
And there's drama. He's got his secret son who can never know his true parentage. He's got friends like Gen, the drunk rhinoceros.
Yeah.
I mean, he hangs out with that demon hunter.
Yes, he
That
does.
super dope demon hunter who can use Hadokens.
And most of his stories are based around the Edo period of Japan, which is a fascinating time in their history.
Yeah, and Stan Sakai goes out of his way to portray as accurate a depiction of that period as he can while using anthropomorphized animals.
Yeah, with animals. It's a great thing.
And here's one last thing to consider about Usagi, is that in the entire pantheon of comic book characters, Usagi might have one of the biggest body counts of any protagonist of a comic book, maybe rivaled by the Punisher. But if you face Usagi, unless you're the specific evil demon that is his ultimate enemy, you're probably done. After your encounter with him,
Exactly. Master samurai, all about honor, Edo period. He's great.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and almost every single story is you couldn't improve upon it. It is what it wants to be, and it just is the best at it. And yeah, he's also hangs out with the Ninja Turtles, man. It does not get cooler than Usagi. I'm gonna tell you right now, my absolute floor for Usagi is Hellboy. I definitely like him more than that.
Above Hellboy, above Ash.
I don't know if I want to put him above my boy Cyclops.
I don't put him above a little more than I put him. Maybe 17. I like Michael, but
I definitely like him more than Michael
I
Corleone.
know, I'll get outvoted, so I know that's going to be there. But like Michael Corleone.
I get it. Michael Corleone is a great character. This list is extremely top-heavy.
Yeah.
Like, we've got a list of 47 here now, and I'd say we like all the characters down to 43, at least. And I mean, PacMan number 44, yeah, I like PacMan. So
Yeah,
the list
right.
is extremely top-heavy. But I definitely like him more than Michael Corleone. I mean, George Costanza's better.
Yeah. Yeah, George Costanza definitely is better than Usagi Yojimbo.
But what do you think? So Sam says below Voldemort, or I'm sorry, Burr says below Voldemort. What do you say, Sam? Above or below Voldemort? You're going to be the tiebreaker on this one.
Below Voldemort.
Below Voldemort. I can take that. That's right. Usagi. Miyamoto Usagi is actually that character's name. Miyamoto Usagi.
Yes.
And
Miyamoto.
that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. If you've got a list of characters you'd like us to rank, please send it to us. We would love to rank a list of characters that you would send us. And
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.